These are the combined records of Jon Jones, GSP and Khabib. Let's discuss this. A lot is made of Khabib's legacy and the people he fought on his way to the belt. Now, I actually personally believe that Islam potentially has even had a more impressive career up until this point. That's a conversation for another day. But just having a look at GSP's here, almost 500 wins to 71 is absolutely insane. And I think when people talk about GOAT conversation and Mount Rushmore, I think most people have a couple of these bods on their Mount Rushmore. At least one or two, if not all of them. Mine's personally DJ, conversation for another day. But something I heard recently, which I found really interesting, was with GSP, his particular style was to nullify whatever you were good at. If you were a striker, he'd take it to the wrestling. If you were good at wrestling, he would keep it in the striking realm. But they said what made Jon so savage is he would take what you were best at and dominate you in exactly that discipline. He would outstrike the strikers and outgrapple the grapplers. We look back at some of his submissions and even taking down DC on multiple occasions. That's absolutely insane. But I heard someone say the other day that Khabib's run was actually even more impressive because it was harder to implement his style on great strikers than it would have been grapplers. And that's interesting because I'd not heard anyone say that before. And I kind of agree to a certain extent. Realistically, if they were very good grapplers, he would likely be better than mostly, if not everyone. I think we could usually say that. But to be someone that doesn't really come from a striking background and to take it to your realm and to get past the striking of the likes of Dustin Poirier, Conor McGregor, Justin Gaethje, that's very difficult. But let me know what you think about this. Who have you got in the top of your GOAT conversation? Shout out Real Ruben King for this tweet. Keep it casual.